Welcome to the video. As you can see from the title of this video, we're going to be going over how to source products for your retail store. More specifically, a supplement store. And if you stick around to the end, I'm going to let you guys know or give you an estimate on how much you should be expecting to spend when it comes to fully stocking your store. So if you own a store or you plan on opening up one, make sure to stay tuned. All right, so guys, sourcing products is extremely simple, right? As long as you have your business documents in order, everything's gonna go smoothly. But if you haven't seen my previous video about how to open up your store and how to get these documents, go ahead and watch that first or watch that after this. I'm gonna link it in the description below. So you need to be actively getting into contact and communication with these suppliers, roughly 2 to 3 months prior to opening your doors, because you just never know what can go on, right? You never know what can happen. You never know if things are going to fall through or if shipping delays, product delays, like recently, the previous year, companies were having a hard time getting whey protein in and creatine. So the lead times for those were like 2 to 3 months out. So make sure you have that squared away. You have this squared away, and that's why we're making this video, so you guys will be squared away prior to opening your store. Now, let's just jump right into it. The first and easiest way to get supplements onto your shelves is by using a wholesale company, okay? If you guys want a list of wholesale companies or wholesale companies that I use, just send me a message or leave me a comment, and I'll share that information with you guys, no problem. And the reason why I like to start with a wholesale company is because they carry a wide variety of products and brands. Now for us, we don't really use them for big brand products like proteins, things like that. We mainly use our wholesale companies for stuff like this, like energy drinks, protein bars, protein snacks, RTD protein drinks, because they come really, really fast. Now, what you're going to want to do is you're going to want to go to their website and you're going to want to request a wholesale account. Once you request that, they're going to ask you for some real basic information, mainly business documentation, right? They're going to send you over some agreements, and you guys are going to go back and forth for a day or two. Once that process is complete, you will be able to order products instantly. Now, like I said, one thing I really like about these companies is they ship almost same day, depending on the time. When you place your order, they'll ship it usually that same day or the next, so you'll get it within a day or two. The next step to sourcing more specific products, more specific brands, like the ones you see on social media, is by reaching out to them direct. In a very similar fashion, you can just go to their website, request to become a wholesaler, or another thing that we've done is we actually just DM the brands directly. And when you do that, usually they'll let the sales rep know, and a sales rep from that brand will reach back out to you, and we'll start the process of going over your business documents and agreements. And that usually takes a little bit longer, but not much. Within a week, you'll have an account set up. But just keep in mind that some brands, depending on your location, they won't be able to work with you if you're in too close a proximity to another supplement store that already carries your brand. So keep that in mind. And also, some brands also do not work with retail stores. They only work online. So yeah, keep that in mind. And when I say work online, I mean they only sell online. They don't wholesale to anyone else. And yeah, so usually those are the smaller brands though, so you don't usually run into that. One thing I want to point out when you're trying to find these like specific brands is don't just pick brands that you like or that you follow, okay? Because what we've learned is what we like is not always what our market likes, what our customers like, right? You want to cater to your customer base, your immediate customer base in your area. And the best way to do that is by, going on social media. Look for like fitness enthusiast profiles in your area, like competitors, personal trainers. See what they're using. Reach out to them, and see what they like. Yeah, and because they're going to be a crucial part to you down the line, because you can partner with those people and utilize their following to bring in customers to your store. That's a totally different topic that I can cover if you guys want. Just let me know. All right, so I'm rambling right now. Sorry about that. Those are the best two ways, in my opinion, to start sourcing products. As your store gains traction, more and more companies will actually be reaching out to you. Now, when this happens, don't feel pressure to bring on every brand that reaches out to you, right? If a brand reaches out to you, if they're a reputable name that you've heard of before, then that's one you can, highly consider. But if it's a brand that you've never heard of, do some research, check their Instagram, see if any big names are working with them, because, that's key nowadays. Brands need to have big names behind them in the fitness industry in order for them to do well, in my opinion. So, yeah, make sure, if it's a brand that you're interested in, have them send you out, a sample box so you can try it out for yourself. Give it to some of your customers, get some feedback before you actually make the decision. Because at the end of the day, you are the final decision maker in what brands are on your shelf. Now, the bonus part. How much should you expect to spend on inventory? This is going to vary, right, depending on how big your store is, how much shelf space you have. But, if you want like a generalized number, I would say anywhere from $12,000 to $15,000 in inventory. It shouldn't be more than that, especially starting out, and I'll tell you why. Okay, we made the mistake of spending like 5,000 to 6,000 on certain supplement lines. We brought the entire line on, right? And we realized real fast that not everything on that line was not everything on that line is what people wanted. Customers didn't even look at certain products from that line, and that just led to us having products that sat on the shelves and collected dust for, months on end, and that was, a complete waste of money. So I would say spend no more than $2,000 to $3,000 per brand, and only keep 5 to 6 brands on your shelves when you're initially opening up. Because as time goes on, you're going to notice which brands in your area are doing well and which brands aren't doing well. So you're going to be cycling through brands for the first 6 to 12 months, and then you'll really be able to visually see which brands you're going to keep around and which ones you're going to you're not going to continue to do business with. So that's why I say, yeah, budget for around $12,000 to $15,000 overall, and don't spend more than $2,000 to $3,000 per brand. It could be way less too on other brands, but yeah, I can go into detail on that more in a separate video. So yeah, if you guys like that video, if that information was helpful, please like, share, and subscribe to this channel. And if there's anything else you guys want me to cover, just let me know. Send me a message, comment below, and I'll see you guys in the next one.